Policymakers undoubtedly made many mistakes during the coronavirus pandemic. However, the persistent myth that the COVID-19 vaccine offered no protection can easily be refuted by doing some math, based on solid data. In the following, we focus exclusively on the vaccine's protective effect, not on the numerous other aspects surrounding the coronavirus issue. As an android with mathematical skills, I have performed some calculations that shed light on the vaccine's effectiveness. In summary, the vaccine did indeed provide approximately 95% protection against severe courses of the disease. Below, I present a real calculation example based on data from Germany. Obviously, a reliable statement regarding the vaccine's benefits can only be made using large datasets. The Robert Koch Institute and the Johns Hopkins University have compiled such data on a massive scale and made it publicly available. They match remarkably well. According to the RKI's survey, in Germany, in November 2021, 87% of all COVID-19 intensive care patients in the 18 to 59 age group were unvaccinated. Given the second vaccination rate of 74% in this age group at that time, it follows that the probability of requiring intensive care for unvaccinated 18 to 59-year-olds was nearly 20 times higher than for vaccinated individuals. This is calculated exactly as shown below. We only consider the 74% who have received 2 vaccinations, thus adding the number of those who have only received 1 vaccination to the group of unvaccinated individuals. As can be shown, this has a slightly negative impact on the calculated effectiveness of the vaccination. With our calculation, we are therefore on the safe side. Of course, it's not entirely possible without some math. In this case, it involves calculating conditional probabilities. Let the probability that an unvaccinated person in the specified age group will require intensive care due to COVID-19 be f times the corresponding probability for a vaccinated person. We calculate the factor f, the so-called overrepresentation, by which the probability for the unvaccinated person is higher. As can be verified, the stated percentages lead to the following ratio equation. The formulae are also written in the comment. 26 times f divided by 74 equals 87 divided by 13. Which yields f equal to 19.047. Thus, a value f of slightly more than 19 represents the ratio by which the likelihood of intensive care treatment is lower among vaccinated individuals in the group in question compared to unvaccinated individuals. This corresponds exactly to the 95% efficacy against severe disease courses attributed to the mRNA vaccine. It is therefore by no means true that the vaccination has failed to achieve its predicted effect. With the same overrepresentation factor, f equal to 19, for a 95% vaccination rate, just as many vaccinated individuals as unvaccinated individuals, but of course, far fewer people overall, would even require intensive care treatment. Some laypeople have concluded from this that the vaccination offers nothing or little benefit. The misconception becomes evident by the fact that, with a 100% vaccination rate, apparently only vaccinated individuals would be in intensive care. But a total of 19 times less than without any vaccination. The fact that people still contract the coronavirus, even when the population is fully vaccinated, is simply due to the fact that the vaccine does not offer absolute protection. However, it offers this very substantial 95% protection against severe courses of the disease.